Yo, alright, so I'm gonna start this like immediately because I actually do really want to get this over with. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to save it. So, sorry for the delay, guys, but basically, I have a few links in the comments. The temp, so go into the, first of all, go into the description. It'll either be in the description or the comment section. It'll be in both, actually. Whichever one, go to the description or the comment section to find these links. And once you find these links, first link is the template. You want to go ahead and click on that. It'll be a Google Drive link. Make sure you guys can hear me. It'll be a Google Drive link, and it'll link you to the template. So you want to go ahead. It'll say couldn't preview this file. This file is too large. It's a PSD. It's definitely trusted, and it's by me. So you just click download, and then after you click download, just wait for it to download. Open it up in Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? So file. Open. Also, you can do this in Photopea, but I recommend Photoshop. You get like 3 months free, and it's only $10 a month after the 3 months, and it's definitely worth the upgrade. So once you open up Photoshop, it opens to this. It opens to this right here, this Trae Young card. Now I haven't made the KPJ card yet. That one was just mostly an experiment, that Trae Young, but. So basically, then the second link is Getty Images. So what you want to do, actually I'm going to go to the home so that I'm at like the same place that you guys are. So you'll be at home, at the Getty Images home. And if you already know how to do this stuff, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have chapters on this video. Just go ahead and skip through it, but this is an important part. Do not skip through this. Kevin Porter Jr., like, look up your player's name, and to get the best images, you don't want to do best match because it'll just show you like the most recent or whatever. 9 times out of 10 it'll show you the most recent. You need to go to most popular, and you need to filter images, and that'll show you all the images, the most popular ones, and the most popular are typically the best because they're the most used, and they're the most used for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just make sure that my screen is being displayed. Alright, cool. So then you want to go ahead and find your images. I already found my images just to save y'all time. But basically, actually no, this is my images on page number 6, I believe. Is it? I don't remember. No, I don't know. It's not. Wait, shoot. What was my image? Sorry, guys. What up? All right. So I don't remember where it was, but like let's just pretend that sorry, hang on. Let's just pretend that this one is it. It's not, but let's pretend that this one is it. So I found my image. I have an image that I like. What you want to do is you want to go up here. You want to copy the entire image. Control or Command if you're on Mac. Control C. That'll copy it. X out of that. And then go to the third link, which is Getty Image Finder. Now I need to refresh this. Getty Image Finder. And you want to Control V or Command V if you're on Mac. Paste it into here. Download. I'll go ahead and click that. And then you will have your full resolution, by the way. It does not decrease in quality. Full resolution, watermark free Getty image. Now, remove background. This is just to save you time. If you want to cut your guys out with the pen tool entirely, that's up to you. But for me, I like to save time, so I just go to here and then I make my revisions with the pen tool. So this is the fourth link. It's remove background from Adobe themselves. They made Photoshop. And then you want to go ahead and click on your image. Actually, better yet, before that, you want to go back to Getty Images, and then you want to have this same player name, except look up Media Day, and then it'll show you all the Media Day ones. Now, I already chose my image. For media day, I already know what I'm rocking with. This, but for media day, 9 times out of 10, this Getty image watermark you don't need to remove because it's gonna be completely out of the picture. Like it'll be covered up by the name bar, so it will not be a thing. You do not need to remove this if it's not in the way. If you think that the name bar will cover it up or something will cover it up. So I'm not gonna go ahead and remove the Getty for this one. All I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna go ahead and remove the background. But first, I'm gonna remove the background of my first image. And now what you want to do with this, if it could load, instead of, now this is a bad cut, but you want to make revisions with the pencil. If not, then it's completely fine. It's not going to be too noticeable anyway. You want to right click on it and click save image as. Do not click this download button. Do not click this download button, because it'll make you sign up and all that, and it's not worth your time. Just click the save image as, save it as whatever you want, and then bam, you got that. And then same thing with the media day image. Go ahead and click on upload your photo. Click on the media day image. Right click on it. Now with the media day image, if there's like highlights of color in the hair or like in the skin or whatever, the media day image is going to be entirely black and white, so you're not going to even see those highlights. So just click save image as. The cutout's going to be completely fine for this. This is actually a perfect cutout that you really want for a media day image. So right click save image as, and then for this, let me just make sure I'm still recording. Alright, we're good. Alright, and then you want to go back to Photoshop or Photopea, and I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and you will see this. This is the card. Oh, actually there's one last thing. The name bar. You want to find the name bar. So for this, I have a little bit of a view of Atlanta, because you know, Trae Young or whatever, and I wasn't bothering to do like ice or whatever, because like ice Trae. But yeah, so you want to go ahead and find something like that. Now look up, like, I don't know, something that's relevant. Houston to them. Something that's relevant to them. That's what you want to go ahead and find. Now, like, this would be cool. I might just go ahead and go with that just to save some time. And then, okay, Houston. Avif. What the word is it? Avif. I had never heard of that file before in my life. Okay, and then once you have saved something like that, like look up the city that they play for, or whatever, that the player plays for, or something that's relevant to them. Like Bobo last year, he had like the spider name bar. Like, I'll show you guys. I'll go real fast with this. Like Bobo, he had the little spider name bar because he wore the spider suit to the draft day. This year we got Dirk Nowitzki with the unicorns, because like they call him the unicorn. Well, I'm pretty sure that's like mostly Kristap's nickname, but I mean, he does have like a rainbow shot, so I guess. But and then, so yeah, you want to just find something that would be relevant to the player themselves, and then basically you want to go into, now you have all your images. Actually, I'm gonna just start there. Now you have all your images. You want to go into name bar. This is the first thing that you want to do. You want to ignore this. Go again into name bar, but it'll be called name bar actual. And then it'll say use raster mask. Now what that means is this right here, this is the raster mask. Ethan, please be quiet. This is the raster mask right here. Sorry, my little brother is being annoying, but alright, you know what, fine, that's completely fine. I don't even know what an avif is either. Yeah, that's a JPEG. What the hell did I get an avid for? Something. Bro, it's not an avid. Stop. Oh my gosh, whatever. I'm gonna just copy image. So, you wanna go ahead and put your image into here? No way. Stop trolling. Oh my gosh, never mind. Okay, we can't use this. Alright. Sorry, you guys. Alright, cool. Is this an avid file too? No. You know, I'm gonna just save it as that. I don't even care at this point. Like, for real. Place embedded. That's what you want to go ahead and do. Or open in place. One of the two. Depending on what you are on. And then you want to go ahead and place it decently. You know what I'm saying? Like right there is fine. And then you want to click on this right here. What I'm hovering over, this little black and white thing, it's like a quarter white and then 3/4 black for this. Drag and drop it onto what you just put. And then, what's it called? Toggle the visibility right here. Click this eye next to the use raster mask layer. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and put all of the effects, drag and drop it onto this. And then same with the camera raw filter if you are on Photoshop. If not, then it's fine. It's just gonna look a little bit weirder. But you could probably find it out anyway for yourself. That. And then look at that. Like that already looks pretty decent. I gotta go ahead and. Okay, cool. I don't care. No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna just put this. Actually, I'm gonna just take this and put it back. And then I'm gonna resize this. Sorry, it's just, this is like just me being petty. I want like all corners like just, you know what I'm saying, like in place. Go ahead and put that back. Alright, now we're on the same pace. I was just a little bit behind y'all. Oh, never mind. Hang on. Sorry guys, I'm like literally being so petty right now. Hold up. We gotta make this look decent. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Alright. And do not delete this, by the way. Keep that there. Keep the ignore filter right there. Or ignore, what's it called? Keep this adjustment layer called ignore. Keep that there. And then retoggle the name bar actual. If you want to, you could go ahead and drop this into the name bar actual. And then make sure to redo the clipping mask if it undid itself. And then boom, you got your name bar right there, your nice little name bar. And then of course it's still, you know, I'm gonna just like completely ignore that at this point. That little edge is just, it's bugging the heck out of me, but it'll be fine. Then what you want to do, text, invincible side text, click another arrow, first, last, and then you want to change that to your player's name. So I'm gonna change it to Kevin Porter, and it is Kevin Porter Jr., but I don't know if that'll fit on here. Nah, it will. Alright, so we're good with that. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously with this, now the J layer, this is, if you have a J in your player's name, that's when you want to use these and you want to make sure to move them. But contact me specifically. Actually, I might make a separate tutorial on that, but for now we're just going to focus on first last. So first name Kevin, last name Porter Jr. Oh gosh. Alright, so I guess I gotta do it now. Alright, so I have chapters on this, so if you don't have a J in your player's name, then you are all good. But if you do, then you gotta follow this through as well with me. So, yeah, just go ahead and skip to the next chapter if your player does not have a J in his name. But if so, go ahead and go to this rectangular select tool. You know what I'm saying? And then go ahead and do that. And also, make sure that you had applied a raster mask before you went to go ahead and do that. So, actually, first, let me start over. Apply raster mask by clicking this right here, what my mouse is hovering over, and then click rectangular marquee tool. It'll be like dotted lines, but like a rectangle. You know what I'm saying? And then select the J with that, and then go to your paint bucket. Switch this, and if it's not like black and white, then just make it black and white for your color palette, and make sure that you have it on black in order to switch it. Just click this right here. I'm clicking it, and then touch the J. And then what you want to do is you want to go to the J, and then J last name, since no, I don't want to talk about both of them. J last name, since I'm only affecting the last name. And actually, what you want to do, go ahead and Control plus J this. Make sure it's a duplicate layer. Or instead of Control plus J, you could just right click it and then click duplicate layer. That works just fine. Bro. Yo, no way. Like, I just did this in a second. Alright. And then you want to put it above J last name if you're doing it last name. And then you want to redo the clipping mask by right clicking on it and then clicking create clipping mask if it undid itself. If not, then you're still good. So then what the hell happened here? Alright. Then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and zoom in, and then click on J last name again, or J first name if that's what you're editing. And then you want to go ahead and move it accordingly to where it looks like it'll, you know, actually be like on a card or something. So that looks natural, the name looks natural, you know what I'm saying? So now we got the name done. And then overall, that's not going to be affected because you know 99 overall invincible, unless you want to make like a 41 overall invincible. And then positions, you want to go ahead and double click on that. Also, make sure you have Sophia Pro. Oh shoot, I might have. Did I do something to it? I don't know. Make sure you have Sophia Pro downloaded. I'll probably also put that in the description. And make sure you have. Well, no, everyone has Times New Roaming. You don't really got to worry about that. So just make sure you have Sophia Pro Bold downloaded. Then go ahead, you know what I'm saying, double click on this, or triple click, I think maybe, or you can just, you know what I'm saying, click on this text and then click on this and then highlight it like that, and then change it to whatever you want. So Kevin Porter Jr. is a shooting guard, and I'm gonna make him / point guard because his pink diamond is / point guard. And then you want to click done, or the check mark up there, and then you got your position done, you got the names done, everything. Now the thing that we need to do now. What do we need to do now, guys? Shoot, hold up. Actually, I might need to put a drop shadow on that, but it's all good. I'll do that later. It's not like a big deal. Y'all won't notice it. But then, since you got all this done, you want to go ahead and close all these folders by clicking that arrow thing, you know what I'm saying? Closing up all the names and all the texts. Boom, close text. And then now, what you got left, you got the cutout, you got this, that, and the fourth. Even though that's really the third, but we're going to peep that. So then, what you want to do, go to, actually no, we'll do cutout and media day last, because that's what people are going to struggle for, really. Let me make sure. Okay, we're good. Then you want to go to tiles/scales. Actually, no. You want to go to gold 1 and gold 2. It's right there. Gold 2. I don't know why I spelled it out. Gold 1, gold 2. You want to click on gold 1, and it's on a color overlay. And you want to change this to whatever color you want this to be. So like Dirk's is light green, the Invincible Dirk. But if your team's like secondary color, for example, is like yellow, well, actually you wouldn't change this at all. You would actually, if it's yellow, you would disable this by clicking the toggling the visibility on that, so that it's like actually yellow. It's like actually gold. Sorry, I don't know what the hell that is. Heck, that is. Sorry, my bad. And then yeah, so double click color overlay, and if your team's not yellow or light green, you want to go ahead and adjust this. I recommend only touching this slider. Don't really touch this slider much because I already have it like tuned decently, because if it's like too much saturation, it just looks stupid. So you want to just tune this to whatever your team's secondary color is. So if your team's secondary color is like blue, go ahead and put it to like that. But mine's not. My team's secondary color, well, it don't really got a secondary color. It's really just red. Oh, well, I guess you could like count blue, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just keep it red. Nah, I'm gonna keep it black. Yeah, I like that. So then, yeah. And then for gold too, whatever you did here, like for example, you want to click back into this, and then whatever you did for your color, Control plus C, Control plus C, not Control plus Z. That'll undo it. Control plus C, so that you could copy the hex code, and then go into color overlay for gold 2, and then Control plus V, and then it'll give you that same color for the second gold. And as you can see, it affects that as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't even be saying that like in real life. But yeah. And then next, what you want to do next is you want to go into tile/scales. You want to go ahead and open up that arrow. Then click on color overlay for that. And then it'll be green. It'll start off green. But what you want to do is you want to adjust it to your team's primary color. So like the Rockets, their primary color is red. So I'm gonna do this to red. And if it's like a little bit not enough, you could adjust the saturation on this one, and it won't get too out of whack, especially for this one. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it looks better with a little bit more saturation. And then you want to go ahead and click OK once you found that. And you don't got to copy the hex code this time, so you could just leave that there. And then you got all the colors done, you got all that jazz done, you know. Let me just go ahead and make sure I'm recording still. Alright, we're good. And then yeah, so you wanna Next, I'm gonna just do cutout. Matter of fact, because this is like the part. Actually, no. We're gonna do media day next, because it's like the most easiest part. So you want to go ahead and toggle the visibility to the Trae Young media day. It'll be called My Project 6, because I used remove background for that, and I'm not ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't waste my time. Y'all did. Cutting out everything. And then you want to go ahead and find your media day cutout. And also, auto times 2 is overrated, guys, by the way. I just want to let y'all know, you don't got to auto times 2 everything, because I see a lot of people do that. I used to do that for myself, but then I realized, oh, shoot, these cards are only like 2,000 pixels. But yeah, you want to like scale this until it's like to comfort, you know what I'm saying, or that like it looks good, you know. Go ahead and scale this and move this until it looks good. Alright, so that looks good. That looks about good. And make sure you're only moving like the part that like you can see visibly your player on. Otherwise it'll move other layers and stuff, and you won't want to do that. And then now what you want to do, if it's not already a smart object, you want to convert it to a smart object up here, but mine's already a smart object. So what I'm gonna do, if you're just on Photopea, just click color overlay, saturation, and then make it white. And then it'll be no saturation. But if you're on Photoshop, you could do camera raw filter and make it pop a little bit. Make your media day image pop a little bit, which is what I like to do. I like to make it look nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the saturation all the way down so I can see what it will look like as a media day image. And then you want to just do your regular settings. I don't actually have like set settings. I think that it's just different for everything, really. I think that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and turn. Ooh, that's a little bit too much clarity. I don't like that. I'm liking those highlights. Oh, no, I'm gonna bump that up a little bit. Alright, yeah, and you just want to do your own settings. Don't really copy me, because it's different for like really every player. Like, I'm being completely honest with y'all. Like, it's not gonna look good. This ain't gonna look on like a Luka Doncic, because he's got like different, you know. He just looks different. Like the lighting's different in some photos. Like some KPJ photos will look awful with these effects, and then others will look beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and bump that clarity up just a little tad bit, and then bump this noise reduction down. And then so yeah, once you're done with those, go ahead and click OK. Go ahead and confirm. Okay, so now we got that media day out of the way. Now you want to go ahead and close that folder, and then click on cutout, open that folder, and you want to go ahead and select both of these by hold the shift key. We'll actually first select this and then hold the shift key, and as you're holding the shift key, click My Project 4 so that you can select the Trae Young thing. Go ahead and Control G it, and then toggle the visibility, or you could just straight up delete them, up to your choice. So then yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is, actually I didn't need to do that. I'm not gonna try and confuse y'all, I'm sorry. Place embedded, make sure that it's inside the cutout, and then you want to go ahead and find your regular cutout. Now mine's gonna look a little bit weird, I can't even lie to you. I probably should have picked a different picture, but I was on a crunch for time because I promised this video was gonna be out by 5:30, and a lot of attributes IRL ended up, you know, taking effect that I didn't expect. Oh my gosh, I did not mean that. That was so corny. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to rhyme there. But yeah, you want to go ahead and scale that to the best of your ability. Go ahead and move it and all that. And then you want to go ahead and click filter. And then do the thing. Actually, no, first. If you have Photoshop, or if you have Photopea, go ahead and do your effects and then put it on here. But if you have Photoshop, go into Camera Raw Filter. And now for this, what I recommend is that, hang on, I have to burp. It's not coming out. But I don't want to zoom in that much. You want to actually go ahead and do your no saturation effects. You want to go ahead and go all the way down on saturation, just so you can see how it will look on like the skin and stuff. But this, you're gonna go ahead and turn that back to 0 once you're done doing your effects. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do these real quick. Now I'm gonna turn these down. Shadows typically ain't that high. I'm gonna actually probably start turning this up. I don't know. I think I'm like a little bit hesitant turning clarity up, because like look at that, look at how much different that is, like, you know, and it don't really look that good. How about texture though? Texture look nice. No, that's a little bit too much. I'll go ahead and turn exposure up. You know what I'm saying? These are just my effects. Don't copy me. It's not gonna look good for you. Trust me. Noise reduction. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up. Turn it down. I'm going to curves. I really like curves. Can't even lie to you. And I like doing this slider, but it's literally just the same thing as that. I'll go ahead and get shadows. I actually like those darks being up, matter of fact. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna just go ahead and turn up the clarity a little bit. Is that a bit much? I don't think so. And then once you're done doing your effects anyway, go ahead and highlight the saturation, put it back to 0. And now it looks ugly now, but it's okay because you're not gonna see the skin. Actually, no, that didn't even look too bad without with the saturation still there, with the color still there. But anyway, you wanna go ahead and Control plus J that to duplicate the layer, or go ahead and right click it and then click duplicate layer, but that took way too long last time, so I'm gonna just Control plus J, Command plus J if you're on Mac, you know what I'm saying, and then Raster Mask. This is what you want to do. Raster Mask. You want to make a Raster Mask on that. With this selected, click on Effects, click on Color Overlay, and then Saturation, and then turn this to white or black. It don't actually matter. And then click OK, and then click on the Paint Bucket tool. Make sure you have your black as your forefront color with the Raster Mask selected, and then click on the canvas, and then all that is poof gone. And then what you want to do is go back to your brush tool, go to your brush tool, make sure the hardness is 0, and then do your pixels to whatever, that you could, like, do this with. And now, if you have like an away jersey, like, actually, let me see if this is good. Oh no, black's still my forefront. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Alright, we're good. Now, you want to make sure white is your forefront color now. And you want to, boom, you want to just highlight all the skin. And then all the stuff that you accidentally get that is actually color, that is actually supposed to be color, like during, like after, after the effects and that. We'll go back to that afterward, but for right now, we're just really getting the gist of the skin, you know what I'm saying, and everything that's supposed to be not saturated, but that's literally, like, I think it's just the skin. Yep. Alright. And then, like, especially if you got a color jersey, like me, I got an away jersey here, but if you got a color jersey, you want to be a little bit more hesitant with this. If you got a color jersey, you might as well just, mask it out with the pen tool. But if not, then go ahead and try this. Just try this first, see how it is, because I actually haven't tried this with a regular schmegular. I cannot believe I just said schmegular. Shut up, Wyatt. Like just a regular colored jersey. Go ahead and try this with it, and then tell me how that works. But basically, you're just black gets rid of your selection, white adds on. So boom. But I'm not gonna do that because I had white. But if I had black, boom, it's getting rid of it. And I'm having this raster mask selected. So, and if you don't understand what I'm saying, I got my Discord linked in there as well. So go ahead and hit me up. And then this is looking about pretty good right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back. Boom. And right now I'm just making revisions, making sure that anything that's not supposed to be colored is colored, is not colored, and anything that is supposed to be colored is colored. So that looks about good. Y'all won't really notice that. And then yeah, I'm liking that. Decent cut. Well, not really, but still. And if you still want to move this out the way, because I gotta be honest, I kind of do. If you want to go ahead and tweak that and stuff. By the way, if you want to like move all of this, you want to click on this layer, and then you want to hold shift and then click on this layer, so that you have both of them selected, and you can move the cut out around. Otherwise, you're just going to be moving the gray areas. See, look at that. But yeah. Also, by the way, you want to go ahead and like adjust the hardness brush sometimes, and then like the size as well as you're doing it. Like especially if you're going around like a colored jersey, you want to go ahead and adjust the hardness a lot to, what's it called? This is mostly for time, by the way. If you have time to do this, go ahead and just pen tool it out. But this is like a more time efficient manner of doing this. And you want to like make sure, if you have like a colored jersey, you just want to make sure that your brush, like you know what you're doing with the hardness. The hardness being up, it has less, like, you know what I'm saying, like this. Like this is this is like 0 hardness. This is like 100 hardness. So, yeah. It'll basically just make the edges rougher. If you have higher hardness and then lower hardness, the edges will be pretty much non-existent. You pretty much won't have edges. So yeah, that's it. If this confused you at all, I am so sorry, because man, I've been trying to do this. But yeah, that's the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I hope that this helped you out, and if you need anything, contact me in the Discord, contact me in the comments if you can't even reach Discord. And heck, even DM me on 2KDB, because I know a lot of you guys at school, you can't access Discord, Twitter, nothing, because they block it on like the school web's Wi-Fi or whatever. So yeah, that's it for the video. I make card tutorials and all that, so if you're interested in that, then I'm the guy for it. And yeah, see ya.